It's time for high school basketball game night. Now here's your play-by-play announcers for tonight's game.
Well, good evening, everyone. It's another night of basketball action right here on your Scenic Sports Network. As tonight, the Dothan Civic Center's 9th annual Downtown Duke Hoops Classic. We are at the game between the visiting Enterprise Wildcats and the hometown Ashford Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets are 13-2 on the season. Enterprise 11-3 with a one loss in the region, and right now Ashford has no wins and no losses in the region, so apparently have not started their region play as of yet. It looks like it's got to be a pretty good matchup, Mitt.
Right. Well, Bobby, I don't know about this matchup on the jump. You got a 6'10" jumping against and that's definitely an advantage for Enterprise. They have more size than Ashford.
They got some height, man. They got a 6'10", a 6'8", a 6'6". And trying to go into 44, the big guy, and he couldn't do it. 32 drives toward the basket.
And they're going to try, and good defense that time by number 25 for Ashford. That's Daniel Riggs.
So Enterprise turns it over.
And that's what Ashford's got to try to outspeed Enterprise. But Enterprise is in a full court press. And so what they're going to try to do early, Bobby, is force Ashford into some turnovers and take advantage of it. But we'll see if Ashford can break the press.
And they force that turnover on Ashford. 32 drives to basket. Dishes it off to 44. It won't go, but he's fouled. That was Johnny Williams, and he's the big guy.
Yeah, Johnny Williams is 6'10". He's a 12th grader.
Ladarius Knight hits the first foul.
So Knight picks up a foul.
Williams misses number one.
Tell you, he's a big kid.
He's a big kid. He misses both.
I don't know if I want to go against him in my prime time.
And if this kid, even if he's a senior, he's still got some growing to do. Yeah. And look at the size of this guy.
Yeah, I'm wondering what his weight is, because he's not a tall, skinny 6'10". He's big and physical. And he just took that ball away. But you know what? Ashford doesn't seem to be intimidated by it.
No. Got two chances and couldn't put it in. .33 from the corner.
It's a three.
It is a three. That's Little. He's a pretty tall fella, too.
Yeah. I don't know why he's named Little. As big as he is. Littell is really his name, Bobby. Ryan Littell. He's 6'8".
32. That's Murphy for Enterprise.
Both teams have turned it over. Bobby, Enterprise has 3 turnovers, and Ashford with 2 here in the early goings of the game.
Yeah, Enterprise just turned it over again. They're getting 2 shots, and that's it. If it don't go in the first time, a little tap still won't go, and 44 is there to pull it down.
So Enterprise is up 3-0, and it's going to be out off of the Wildcats, so it should be the Yellow Jackets ball, and they want a timeout. So with 5:57 left in the first, the score is Enterprise 3, Ashford 0.
All right, here's the inbounds toss. Full court press from the Wildcats. .32 puts it in. Murphy for 2. It's a 5-0 score. All Enterprise.
Well, Bobby, that's a mixed match there.
I'm telling you.
I tell you what, hey, you're going to midget against a giant, okay?
We're going to see a lot of this tonight, I'm afraid.
Yeah, a big block by the big man, Johnny Williams. But the key to it, Bobby, like we were talking about during the break, the key to it is not try to go and attack Williams directly, draw him out, and then try to pass the ball off to another player. But these guys are trying to challenge him, and I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do.
Yeah, Ashford called for a full timeout. So we'll take a break here. 5:28 left in the first period. It's 5-0 Enterprise over Ashford. Yeah. But here's the inbounds toss from the Yellow Jackets. And they get it in pretty easy as these Wildcats are playing it tight.
Yeah, the Yellow Jackets are scoreless here. A little too much dribbling there, Bobby.
Two, 3, Murphy.
Ashford basketball on the baseline.
So Murphy is
Little.
Oh, that was on 33.
Yeah.
Murphy, that's his second. Ashford is yet to score, and we've played almost 3 minutes.
Reverse layup for number 12, Juwan Richardson.
And they keep going at the big guy. That time they were successful, but I tell you what, more times than not, they're not going to be able to shoot over. But they managed to do it that time. But one thing, I don't think Ashford feels intimidated, Bobby. So far, they haven't shown it.
All right, the big guy sits down. As Enterprise working it around. Traveling. Turnover Enterprise.
And even with Johnny Williams out, they still got some good size in there. With you got 33 and 32. I mean, both those guys would be the tallest person on Ashford's team. So even with him out, still you got a threat.
Number 4, Jones.
And a shot by number 12 for Ashford.
Yeah.
Richardson. Green comes right back and scores for Enterprise. Orange Green is called for the foul.
Checking in for the Wildcats, number 22, Scott.
32, Cliff is Maurice Murphy. He's 6'4". And 33 is Brian Littell, and he's 6'8". So there's no shortage of tall players at for Enterprise.
Yeah, this is really one of the tallest high school basketball teams I've seen.
Dinkins. So Maurice Murphy's at the line to shoot. See how he does. It's up. He gets the roll.
Substitution for Ashford. Checking in at number 25, Daniel Williams.
Second free throw attempt coming from Murphy. He makes them both. 11-4.
He almost got caught in nowhere land that time. He was up in there and didn't really have much of an outlet.
Jones gets a foul.
Foul call against number 4, Marcus Jones of Enterprise. Ashford basketball on the floor.
So Enterprise has committed 5 fouls already. .44 hits it again.
Yeah, 44 is called for foul. Williams. He was over the back of number 25, Griggs. That was his first.
So one more, it's a 1-and-1.
Good power move and a slam from Johnny Williams.
He didn't have far to go to get up there.
No, he didn't. Ashford wants a timeout with 3:09 left in the first. They're trailing 13-4.
22 is the foul.
Well, no, it's not a timeout, Bobby. I thought it was.
The foul was on 22. So that is Demetrius Scott. It's a 1-and-1.
Okay. My bad.
You're bad.
Yeah. I thought I saw Ashford coach calling timeout, but 13-4, 3:09 left in the first.
So this is going to be real key for Ashford to make these free throws.
Right, they fall behind by 9 points here early.
There's one of them. 32 coming into the game. This is Ladarius Knight. So Richardson has another shot coming. It's up. And it's good, too.
Richardson perfect from the line. He has 4 points. 4 of Ashford's 6 points. No, he has all 6 of them.
He has all 6 of them.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, man. He has all 8 of them.
I tell you what, that was a very aggressive athletic play that time by Richardson.
Blocked by the Yellow Jackets.
That was a good look and a good pass.
And another foul on Enterprise. That's Marcus Jones. That's his second.
He said 2 blue?
Huh?
Or 4 blue?
4 blue. 2-2 blue.
2-2. Okay, 2-2.
Demetrius Scott. So that's his second foul.
Is number 22, Jordan Hollister. Checking in for the Wildcats, number 5, Maurice Green.
So Hollinger makes both of his free throws. And Enterprise turns the ball over and gets it back. What a shot.
That was Hollinger.
And a foul. Boy, Ashford has come back from 13-4, and it's a 13-12 game now.
32 blue. Murphy.
And Enterprise wants a timeout with 1:44 left in the first. It's the score: Enterprise 13 and Ashford 12. At the line, shooting 1-1 is number 12, Jawan Richardson. He's 2 of 2 from the line tonight with 8 points.
He's perfect.
We're tied at 13 apiece.
So Richardson gets set for his second attempt. It's up, and it's off the mark. Enterprise fast break, and they pull it up. Three-point shot is good from number 4.
Marcus Jones with that was a pro three-pointer there, Cliff. He was from behind the third line. But they left him wide open. You gotta get in the face defensively. Enterprise on top by 3, 16-13. The closing minute of the first period. And Enterprise has committed their 10th team foul.
Maurice Green gets his second.
So they're in the double bonus. Ashford's in the double bonus and will be there for the remainder of the first half.
I'll tell you what, both these teams look real good, though. These are two of the best teams we've seen so far in this tournament. I think we can all of us can agree with that.
Yes, definitely.
Also,
20 comes back in for Ashford. Stavante Tullis. All right. It's up. It's good.
So Hollinger hits 1 of 2.
16-14. It's a 2-point Enterprise lead. He traveled.
Yeah, he took one too many. Well, they got away with one down on the other end of the court, but got called for that one.
46.9 seconds left.
We'll see if Ashford goes for one shot here.
.28 seconds. 22 is an air ball, but Ashford gets it.
Ashford's doing a good job
they're
rebounding.
fighting for it, man. I'm telling you.
Whoa! A good move that time. He drew the defenders up in the air, and that was number 20, Stavante Tellis.
.33. That's his second.
At the line for Ashford.
Ryan Littell. At the line is number 20, Savante Tellis.
Number 20, Ben Kellogg.
.1 seconds left.
So at the free throw line for Ashford is number 20. This is Devontae Tullis. Misses it.
Checking in for Enterprise is number 15, Al Quinones.
So number 15 comes in for Enterprise, Al Quinones. So Tullis makes one of two.
It's a 1 point game. 16-15 Enterprise. And they kind of lost awareness of the time there, Bobby, and let the clock run out on them without getting a shot off. So we've come to the end of one, and the score is Enterprise Wildcats 16, Ashford Yellow Jackets 15. We'll be back with second quarter action after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Okay, back at the Civic Center, the Wildcats will toss it in to start the second quarter, and they lead by 16-15. And Enterprise has already committed 10 fouls, so Ashford's in the double bonus throughout the entire quarter, and is knocked away by Enterprise, so it'll be Ashford ball. And the Yellow Jackets have only committed 2 fouls.
Real useless, careless turnover there, Bobby.
Yes, it was.
I mean, right through his hands. You can't afford to make those kind of mistakes on a team as good as Enterprise.
That is very true.
Look, nice floater that time for number 15.
Quinandis.
So 2 mistakes starting off the second period that cost Ashford. You know, they had some momentum going into the second period, but 2 mistakes has kind of slowed them down a little bit.
Yep, and you know, we haven't even we've done what?
Well, about 43 seconds.
43 a minute.
43 seconds, yeah.
And already behind by 2 more points, so they're behind by 3.
Yeah, so I'll tell you, this Wildcat teams, they're fast, they're physical, and this is our first opportunity seeing them play this year, and they're a very impressive team.
Well, they got to be pretty impressive with an 11-3 record already.
And you have Enterprise is 7A, and Ashford is what, 4A, Cliff?
4A.
Yeah, they're 4A. They're also ranked, so they're no slouch either.
And this is first-year coach for Chase Lewis at Ashford as well.
Enterprise is committing a lot of fouls. Ashford's got a lot of speed, so that's on number 15. So
Quinones.
Knight at the line, and he makes his first free throw.
Makes them both.
Foul is on
Dinkins,
number
second.
Second in for the Yellow Jackets is number 22. Dwayne Hollinger. And for Enterprise, number 33, Ron Littell.
Ashford defense. Kind of staying with the ball. Guys to penetrate won't go. And Enterprise saves it. Nice putback by 33.
Yeah, that time.
Littell.
Yeah, Littell was right in the right place at the right time, and he did the right thing. So, in other words, he got it right, Bobby.
32. Ladarius Knight for 2. So it's a 1-point game. And a throwaway by Enterprise.
Yeah, no look, and he wasn't looking. I think they challenged Williams one too many times.
And he missed it.
Almost got his pockets picked. That time Ashford was trying to force things.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to force things to happen, when you're out of control like that, you slow the ball down, settle down, and regroup. That's what they failed to do and turn the ball over.
Well, you know, with Enterprise's size, you figured you'd want to try to speed them up, you know, try to take the big guys out of it. But it looks like Enterprise wants to run too, and they don't have a problem running, so that kind of gives you a problem.
That was out on the Yellow Jackets, so it stays with the Wildcats.
Bobby, we have another good crowd here tonight.
Yeah.
At the rate it's going, this may be a record year for the Hoops Classic.
Yeah, last night it was a packed house.
On the back of Enterprise, on the back of Ashford. It's his second. Is it a quadruple foul if you get 20? Because that's foul number 15.
Well, they only have 10 up there, so I guess it's double bonus. So
As far as it goes.
Yeah.
That one's in there. For Griggs, that's his first points. Has another shot coming.
And we're tied at 20 apiece.
Yeah. Ashford could take the first lead. Not yet. So we're tied at 20 apiece. 4:51 remaining in the first half of play. Oh, a steal. And a steal back.
Nice floater.
Gives him 4 points.
And a 2-point Enterprise lead.
So it stays with the Yellow Jackets.
Foul is on Hollinger. Yeah.
Checking in for the Yellow Jackets, number 10, Chris Dinkins.
Jenkins into the game for the Yellow Jackets.
Another turnover by the Wildcats.
Number 12, I'll tell you what, Richardson, he's been on it tonight. Enterprise almost throws it away again, and
They do.
Wow, they need. What happens, Bobby? A lot of times, teams try to make up. If the team's going, they try to make up and they make mistakes. So that's what happened. Enterprise has tried to do it 2 times, and they've turned the ball over 2 times in a row. So just take the ball, slow it down. If you don't have anything, don't force it.
Enterprise up by 1. Air ball.
Great save.
Oh. So Enterprise gets a shot off, but can't make the basket. But Mr. Jawan Richardson can.
And Ashford goes up for the first time. They're up 24-22.
Guys, a lot of the games we've seen so far in the tournament have been lopsided, but I don't think this one's going to be very lopsided. This is going to be down the wire.
Oh, yeah. I think it's going to be all.
But I do like what I'm seeing from Enterprise. They're not trying to force it. They didn't have anything, so they kicked it back out.
Yeah, I like their guard play. Their guards have really impressed me a lot.
There's a. It's out on Enterprise, so Ashford gets it.
Into the game for Enterprise, number 22, number 24, that would be Dwayne Hollinger, and number 24, Zacharias Mount. And back into the game for Enterprise, number 44, Johnny Williams. So they've got to get some size back in there, because I tell you what, Ashford has really been doing a good job on the boards.
They sure have. Lead by 2, 24-22. Murphy.
That was a good steal that time. Murphy. And Murphy finished it up.
.32. That's his third.
So he's going to take a seat.
At the free throw line for Ashford is number 22, Hollinger.
Hollinger missed that one. He is 3 of 5.
Yeah, 3 of 5. We're tied at 24 apiece, 148 left in the first half. Enterprise and Ashford.
Okay, Hollinger has another shot coming. It's up, and it's good. So Enterprise 1 point lead. Ashford 1 point lead.
And they count the basket. What a shot. That foul is on Richardson.
Yep.
Shot was made by Maurice Jones. A pretty acrobatic shot there by Jones.
Yeah.
So Enterprise back on top by 1. If he makes this one, he can push him on top by a couple.
It's up. It's good.
Jones makes a 3-point play out of it. So it's a 27-25 Enterprise lead.
Minute and a half to go. So we're down to a minute. 4 to the basket won't go. Here comes Ashford.
Tried to force it that time, Bob, and that's what we talked about.
Yeah.
And we talked about how, Enterprise, when they didn't have it open, they kicked it back out and set up their half-court offense. Beautiful pass. Great shot.
Yes, who? Jawan Richardson.
I've been impressed with Ashford's ability to not make Johnny Williams a factor in this game so far. I mean, he's had a couple dunks and stuff, but he really hasn't, been a major factor in this game with his size yet.
Well, it's the speed, Cliff. Ashford's got a lot of speed.
They absolutely do.
Tip in by Williams.
Yep, that's his 4th point.
So Enterprise up by 2 with just over 5 seconds left. Traveling. Yep.
No, they didn't call him. They didn't call it. They called traveling.
So Enterprise has 1.2 seconds to try to get the ball down and get another score. So if it goes, it won't count.
So that brings us to the half. What a first half of play! This is what they call good basketball. Enterprise leads it by a score of 29-27 over the Ashford Yellow Jackets, and I'm very surprised, Mitt, because when I was looking at the roster and looked at all the size of the Enterprise Wildcats, I said, this is going to be a cakewalk for them, but I think I'll have to reject my statement.
Yeah, I think so, Bobby. Both of these teams are very well-coached teams. Both of them are very talented teams, and they both have come out and ready to play tonight. So there's still a lot of time left in this game. We have another half to play, and only 2 points separate these teams. So, hey, we'll just have to see what happens the second half.
That's right. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. All right, back at the Dothan Civic Center, the 9th annual, we've got the classic going on between the Wildcats and the Yellow Jackets.
And Bobby, it was a very exciting first half. Both teams came out ready to play. And we have a 29-27 lead for Enterprise. I'll have some stats for you in just a minute.
So Ashford continues. Traveling to call on Jawan Richardson. So here come the Wildcats.
And we have a foul.
Going to be on Ashford. Griggs.
That will be his first.
Knocked away by number 10 for Ashford, Dinkins. So stays with the Wildcats. 6:59 left in the third period. We're still at 29-27. And the big guy, Williams, missed an easy layup.
Well, he lost it. The ball slipped out of his hand. So it will stay with the Wildcats.
So Ashford gets this rebound, and here they come back on offense. We're still at 29-27. 35-33.
Mattel is going to be called for the foul.
His third.
Going to the line is number 25 for Griggs, who is 1 of 2 from the line tonight. 1 point.
First one's long.
In the first half, Ashford shot 68% from the foul line, and Enterprise shot 60%. Ashford's 34% from the field, and Enterprise 40% from the field.
Makes his second. Full court pressure from Ashford.
Good hustle. Great put by Johnny Williams. That gives him 6 points to the game. But that hustle was just made by his teammate, keeping that ball alive.
Yeah. Three-point shot, no good from Dinkins. Enterprise is back down on their end of the court quickly.
They go into Williams off the glass for 2. I think they're going to go to their strength here, probably in the second half. Cliff?
Right from three-point range is nailed by number 32. That's Knight.
That's 7 points for Knight. Big man again for 2. Williams.
Fouls on Enterprise. I mean on Ashford. Richardson's second foul. Jumper from number 3, no good. Yellow Jackets on the rebound.
Good save. You know, we talked about it in the first half. Can you hear me, Cliff? No. Okay, we talked about it in the first half. Why challenge this guy? Why?
Yeah, I mean, I was wondering the same thing, and he's really starting to get heated up now, and he's starting to really take the game over a little bit. But you know, I was wondering the same thing, why you would even want to go at him, you know, over and over like that, just like that right there. Why? I mean, you try to give him foul trouble, that's a good idea, but that's a battle you're not going to win more times than not.
But if someone else would have been breaking it, he could have just faked like he was going to shoot and dished it off. They'd have had 2 points. You know, you have to be smart about what you do.
14 misses.
You know, everybody would like to score and on a big man like that, but you know, you have to. Sometimes you just have to use better judgment.
All right, 14. Matthews taking his second attempt, and he misses both of them.
And I've been really impressed with Johnny Williams' endurance. I mean, he's getting a lot of minutes tonight to be a big man.
He travels again.
So Enterprise is up by 4, 35-31. Traveling. Yep.
So the Wildcats will be challenged again with a full court press. Great hustle by Dinkins. Knocked it away. Ball goes over to Ashford. Still a 4-point lead with 4:02 to go in the third period. The Wildcats up by 4 over the Yellow Jackets.
Williams with the slam. He's starting to take over this game, Johnny Williams. He's come out and put up 8 points in the second half. Ashford Cheeks trying to force it. The giant has arrived, Cliff. Enterprise up by 6.
And Ashford's going to have to do something to calm him down because, I mean, physically they don't have an answer for him.
No. 3 minutes left in the period.
Well, they need to go back to what they were doing in the first half. See, he made them change his shot there.
Yeah, he's altered shots in the last 3 or 4 possessions.
Right. And we keep telling them, don't shoot the ball, pass it off. Draw him to you, dish it off. And an Ashford turnover.
Ashford wants a full timeout with 2:32 left in the third. It's Enterprise 37 and Ashford 31. .232 remaining in the contest following the Wildcat timeout.
Bobby. In the third.
In the third. Sorry about that. Wildcats ball anyway, and they've got a 6-point lead. Make it 8.
Murphy with the basket, and that is the first score of the second half by another Enterprise player other than Johnny Williams. Williams has come out and put up 8 points in the half, and who knows how many block shots and intimidations.
A foul on the big guy.
Yeah, that's going to be 3 on him. At the line is number 14, Cameron Matthews.
0 for 2.
Yeah, he's 0 for 2 tonight. Enterprise is on a 10-4 run.
0 for 3.
Ashford did lead briefly in the second. They led 24-22.
And he makes one, so he's one of 4.
Good ball movement. Tried to force the pass and turn it over.
Into the big guy.
Easy layup for Johnny Williams. 10 points in the second half of Williams. That gives him 14 for the game.
So it's 41-32. These turnovers are killing Ashford.
And we'll have a blocking foul.
I think they got him on the charge.
Charge, was it?
Yeah, looked like it.
32.
No, no.
Williams takes a seat after an outstanding performance. He deserved a break.
Yeah, he lasted about 3 minutes, and the coach gives him a rest.
(41-32). Biggest lead since early in the game.
For Jones for 2.
That was a nice finger roll by Marcus Jones. That gives him 10 points.
40 seconds left in the third.
See how they slowed it down? The coach had them to slow it down. Don't try to force it. One shot. And Ashford gets a shot at the buzzer on a reverse layup from Chris Dinkins. So they needed that one, so we've come to the end of 3, and the score is the Enterprise Wildcats 43, the Ashford Yellow Jackets 34. We'll be back with the 4th period of action from the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Football last year?
Yeah.
Quarterback.
Back at the Civic Center as quarter number 4 begins with a 9-point lead for the Wildcats from Enterprise.
Well, Enterprise doubled the output, scoring output of Ashford. They scored 14 to Ashford 7.
Ashford missed on their first attempt here in the final period. Wow.
This great effort, Bobby. That's what that boils down to. Knight picks up his 3rd foul. And at the line is number 32, Maurice Murphy.
Murphy with 6 points.
He's 2 of 2 from the line.
Stays perfect. The big guy's back in.
So it's a 10-point lead. Enterprise led 13-4 early in the game.
So Ashford elected that time to slow it up. That's Jones. That's his third. Yeah.
That was from
Jenkins.
Jenkins, a big three. Back to a 7-point lead. 44-37. They're going to try to get it into Williams. And I can't blame him. He's definitely been effective the second half.
There it is.
3 seconds.
3-second lane violation.
Yeah, he parked in the lane that time.
Enterprise defending.
Good hustle by Ashford, keeping that ball alive.
Yeah. And a foul.
Foul is on number 4, Marcus Jones.
That's his fourth.
At the line is number 12, Juwan Richardson, who's been quiet here in the second half. Had 15 first half points.
Makes his first point of the second half. Makes them both.
Ashford has cut that 10-point lead down to 5. It's a 44-39 lead. Ashford has outscored Enterprise 4-1 in the period.
To the big guy. And he boosted.
Great move that time by number
32.
32, yeah.
Ladarius McKnight.
That's 9 points for Knight. And we have a 3-point game, Bobby.
Juwan Richardson picks up his third.
Cliff, you were saying something about Richardson, number 12 of Ashford.
Oh, yeah. He was, I think last year he was their quarterback, and he did a great job as a freshman at being their starting quarterback. And I think he got moved to defensive back this year and had 5 or 6 interceptions. So he's a great football player. He'll probably be a guy that plays on Saturdays one day.
Jones picks up 2.
That's 12 points for Jones. His second field goal of the half. I tell you what, Richardson has come out the last couple of possessions and gotten things sparked again for the Yellow Jackets, and the Wildcats want a timeout. So with 4:34 left in the fourth, Enterprise leads by 3, 46-43.
Back at the Civic Center, it's Enterprise tossing in. And pressure from Ashford. So as Enterprise works it around, traveling on Maurice Murphy.
This has been the closest game we've seen this year at the tournament.
It's a 3-point lead for Enterprise. This is the first year they have played in this tournament.
Yeah, I think it's good for Enterprise and Carroll, both those schools to be in this tournament. I think that makes it what?
And they turn it over again.
Yep.
What did I say? You get in a hurry, what you do, make another mistake. Take your time. 2 straight turnovers, and we'll see if Enterprise can convert on both turnovers.
That's back to a 5-point lead. .32 into the big guy.
Easy. Murphy. So they've gone up by 7. The Wildcats have. They're still trying to challenge Williams, and Williams is still winning.
Tell us.
That foul is on Hollinger.
Tell us. Devontae Thomas, number 20.
Oh, I thought he said 22. So Ashford has come up empty the last 3 times, and Enterprise has scored 4 points off 2 Ashford turnovers. Another force. And the basket's good. And a foul.
Griggs.
This is Williams is 0 of 2 from the line tonight.
But he's got a bunch of 2s.
He has 18 points in the game, and 14 of them have come here in the second half.
He missed it.
Enterprise rolling, another Ashford turnover.
Yep.
Enterprise up by 9.
With just 2.5 minutes left.
Ashford had cut the lead down to 2.
Yeah. No, well, they got it down to 3.
3.
Stepped on the line. Turnover by the Wildcats.
2:19 left. Wildcats up by 9.
Substitution for Ashford, taking in number 22, Dwayne Holliver, and number 14, Sandon Matthews.
So, Juwan Richardson brings them across the midcourt stripe with 2:12 left. Not a whole lot of time for razzle-dazzle. You just got to make points.
And you got a 6'8" and a 6'10", and you're going to try to go in between them. Come on, kick it back out.
Oh, look at that, 6'8", 6'10", and a 6'6".
You know, hey.
Right there in a line. 32 misses.
Big rebound by Littell.
Minute 38 counting. To the big
Williams
guy.
again.
Number 44, Ronnie Williams.
He has just about scored all of Enterprise's points in the second half.
3-pointer from Richardson.
It's a 2 from Richardson. Was it a 2 or a 3? I think 2.
Was it 2?
Yeah.
All right, minute 17 left. Timeout on the floor. All right, following the timeout, a minute 17 left. The ball comes in to Ashford. And a foul by number 32. That's going to be Maurice Murphy, and that'll be his 4th.
That was a steal by Ashford on the inbounds play.
The foul called against number 32, Maurice Murphy of Enterprise. That's a free throw from Ashford. Shooting 2.
This is Stavante Tullis, 1 for 2. 1 for 3.
Tullis missed both of his free throw attempts. Well, down to just over a minute left. And Enterprise will probably just run some time off the clock and go and pack this and take it home.
All right, turnover by Enterprise. 42 seconds left. Three-point shot by Richardson is no good. Foul on 32. That's Knight, his 4th.
The foul called against number 32, Lavelle of Ashford. At the line for Enterprise, number 5, Maurice Green.
All right, at the free throw line is number 5, Maurice Green, with 4 points tonight. Nothing but net. He definitely wasn't the one to foul.
So Enterprise goes up by 10, 55 to 45.
Missed the second one.
Wow, he didn't get off a shot.
I got in. I don't know.
Dinkins. And a foul with 0.5 seconds left.
Dinkins 3rd.
You got to give Ashford credit though for coming in here and really competing with a pretty good quality 7A team today. I mean, they were heavily outsized and outmatched, and they really competed. So I'm pretty impressed with what I saw from Ashford today.
I really am too, Cliff. You made a good point that they were outsized by a large margin, but they competed. They came out and they made a game of this.
So he made both of them.
And that's the end of the game, and Enterprise wins it 57 to 47 over the Ashford Yellow Jackets. And I tell you, Cliff, I was very impressed with both of these teams. Both teams have a lot of speed and a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. You know, they are very good defensively, and they're good shooting teams. And Enterprise had the advantage in size. Definitely had 3 players 6'8" and taller.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Enterprise does a lot of things well. Obviously, they have the big guy, but that's not just what they do. I mean, they have a multi-dimensional team that can do a lot of things. And I'll tell you, they're going to be a tough out in this tournament. I can go ahead and see that.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a tough one on that end. So to round out some scoring for you for the losing effort from the Yellow Jackets, 7 points from Dinkins, 21 from Juwan Richardson, 1 from Cameron Matthews, 1 Devontae Tullis, 6 from Dwayne Hollinger, 2 from Daniel Griggs, and 9 from Ladarius Knight. Mitt, you got totals for the Enterprise?
Well, I have a total for Johnny Williams. Williams had a slow first half. He was in there. He scored 4 points in the first half, but came out and put up 16 points in the second half. And he hit 8 points in a row for the Wildcats. Another leading scorer was number 4, Marcus Jones, ends up with 12. 6 points from Jawan Murphy. 5 points from Maurice Green. 4 points from Quinones. 5 from Murphy. 5 from Littell. And that wraps up the scoring for the Wildcats of Enterprise.
So the final score tonight, 57-47. Enterprise wins it by 10. They advance to the next game. And
let's see, they will play. Enterprise will play. Let's see.
They'll play Monday night.
They will play the winner of the Headland Providence game.
Okay. So that's going to wrap it up here at the Civic Center for our videographer, Brian Nyman, and our color analyst, Cliff. Yeah. I was going to say Cliff, but Cliff Nyman.
Off the cuff, Cliff Nyman.
Yeah,
off the cliff.
He was over here yawning on me. I thought he was going to sleep. For Mick Kirkland, Bobby Price saying so long. See you again soon right here on the Scenic Sports Network.